Okay, subtracting mixed numbers. We have here the uh, problem number one, 1/3 minus 1 and 2/3. Then number two, 9 and 5/6 minus 6 and 2/4. So in subtracting mixed numbers, this process is the same with the adding mixed number. You need to align the fractions and a whole number. So in this case, 4 and 1/3, then 1 and 2/3. So before you proceed in subtracting the fractions and whole numbers, you need to first compare the fraction if the first fraction is greater than the second fraction. Okay, so we need to compare 1/3 and 2/3. So again, in comparing fractions, so the process is uh, you need to cross product. So 3 times 1, that will be 3, then 3 times 2, that is 6. So in this case, so 1/3, the product of 1/3 is 3, then 2 times the product of the second fraction is 6. So it means to say that 3 is less than 6, so 1/3 is less than 2/3. So we cannot subtract 1/3 to 2/3 because 1/3 is less than 2/3. So what we're going to do now is we're going to uh, regroup this 4 and 1/3 or rename this mixed number into an improper fraction. How are we going to do that? So we need to get one whole from 4, then added to 1/3 to make to have a improper fraction to be subtracted to the second fraction, which is 2/3. So let us proceed. So rename 4 and 1/3 by getting whole number 1 from 4. So that will be, okay, so 4, okay, so from 4, we have here 3 plus 1, then add the fraction 1/3. So we have here 3 plus, okay, 1 and 1/3. So 1 and 1/3, this time we're going to change 1 and 1/3 to improper fractions. How are we going to do that? We're going to multiply denominator to the whole number, then add the product to the numerator. Okay, then the denominator will serve as your denominator for the new improper fraction. 3 times 1, that will be 3 plus 1, that will be 4. So 3 and 4/3. So the new mixed number or 4 and 1/3 is renamed as 3 and 4/3. So, but does it uh, change the value of 4 and 1/3? No. So you just rename 4 and 1/3 into 3 and 4/3, but the value doesn't change. So 4 and 1/3 is just equal to 3 and 4/3. So we use this one in order that the fraction can be subtracted by the second fraction since 4/3 is much greater than 2/3. Okay, let us proceed. So we use this one, 3 and 4/3. So 3 and 4/3 minus 1 and 2/3. Okay. So in subtracting fractions, we need to, this is now a similar fraction, we need to subtract the numerator, then copy the denominator. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, copy the denominator which is 3, then 3 minus 1, that is 2. So 2 and 2/3. So can we simplify 2 and 2/3? No, because their fractions are in the lowest term. Okay, next 9 and 5/6 minus 6 and 2/4. So again, we need to align the whole number and fraction. After that one, aligning the, so whole number and fraction, we need to compare 5, 6, and 2 fourth if 5, 6 is greater than 2 fourth. Okay, by cross product. So we need to compare 5, 6, and 2 fourth. So 5, 6, and 2 fourth. Okay, 4 times 5, that is 20. Then 6 times 2, that is 12. Okay, so we can see here 5, 6, the product is 20, and the second fraction, the product is 12. So 20 is greater than 12. So 5, 6, it means to say that 5, 6 is greater than 2 fourth. Now, it's okay for us to subtract. Okay, because 5, 6 is greater than 2 fourth. Okay, let us proceed. So, but before we proceed, let us first observe that 5, 6, and 2 fourth is not in the similar fractions. We need to change them into similar fractions using the continuous prime division, just like we did in subtracting the similar fractions. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the LCD of 6 and 4. So we need to divide prime numbers by with 6 and 4. So 6 and 4. So what prime number can we divide? 6. Okay, that is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then 4 divided by is 2. Then 3 divided by 3 is 1. 2 divided by 3 cannot be divided, so remain 2. So what can prime number can we divide 2? Here is, okay, prime number 2. So after all the quotient is 1, you need to multiply or find the product of all the prime divisors. We have here 2, 3, and 2. So multiply them. 2 times 3, that is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So our new LCD is 12. So we use this 12 as our new denominator. So upon writing 12 here, so what I'm going to do next is you're going to divide and multiply. So divide the denominator to the LCD to the denominator of the fraction. Then you need to multiply the quotient to the numerators. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. Then 12 divided by 4, that will be 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay. So after this one, you have this what we call similar fraction, 10, 12, and 6, 12. So you can now subtract 10 minus 6, that is 4, copy the denominator 12. Then this one, 9 minus 6, that is 3. So our answer here is 3 and 4, 12. But let us observe the fraction of the answer. Is it in a lowest term? So not yet. So we can simplify for 12, okay, by dividing the GCF, which is number 4. So we need to divide uh, 412 by the GCF 4. So divide it. Yeah, 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 1. Then 12 divided by 4, that is 3. So 1/3. So we need to rewrite this one, the whole number, which is 3. Then the fraction is 1/3. Okay, so the lowest term for this problem is 3 and 1/3. Okay, I hope you learned from it. So continue reviewing these lessons. I think it is a little bit complicated. Just review it at the video in order to have the understanding. Okay, thank you for listening.